We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball next on the show. Jameson Taillon is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Into the box, Cedric Mullins. And we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
First pitch, 7:07.
Right side, but it's well foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
At the plate, Adley Rutschman. Line drive to center field. Bellinger is right there, 1 down. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. Into the box, Ryan Mountcastle, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak. Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw is there, and he's out trying to swipe second. Nice release by Barnhart. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander the next to bat, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2 out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2 out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fouled away. Here's the 2-2 to third. Scooped up. And nothing will come of the 2 out double as the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Kyle Gibson will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Ian Happ.
The pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Center fielder looking up. That's out of here as it trims the bushes. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
So coming to the plate, Dansby Swanson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that 1 run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, they definitely need Hosmer to get back on track. He's coming off a month where he hit under 250, but you'd think with his ability, he should be able to turn things around and do it quickly. Maybe this is the game that gets him going and shoots him to being the player that he needs to be.
Eric Hosmer comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Grounded to short. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 16.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Patrick Wisdom, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Gibson looks in. Here comes the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
The 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike one. Wisdom is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
Ready on 1-2.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes.
First delivery to him on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lined into right, a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Number 2.
To the plate now, Henderson, as he'll take a look at ball one. The average coming in, 257. 13 home runs and 29 driven in. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. Hayes gets his lead at first, nobody out. Lifted in the air to center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 7.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Sacrifice situation here, and the manager wisely brings his third baseman in to try and cut down the lead runner if it comes his way. So now to the plate, Jorge Mateo. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
The second baseman, Adam.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is on the ground over to first, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. At the plate now, Kyle Gibson, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And he will be tagged out at the plate, so it remains a one-run deficit here as the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Pulled toward right center field. Mullins is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, he's definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2 home runs in 2 innings. The good news is they were both solo shots. The bad news is the rest of the lineup is salivating in the dugout, waiting for their chance to face him.
Batting seventh, the third baseman.
Standing in now, Edwin Rios. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
One and two now.
1 ball.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Little dribbler down the line. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
At the plate, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Barnhart hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out and a runner on third. sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jamison Taillon. Gibson comes set. First pitch on the way. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And he got him, minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Top of the third set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Cedric Mullins.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side, hit hard. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Ready now for Baltimore. Adley Rutschman hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey!
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Out of play off to the right. There's ball 4. In now for the O's, Ryan Mountcastle, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. A ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Long throw to third. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
The right fielder, Anthony.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
And they're runners at the corners now. Line drive base hit to right. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Austin Hayes the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. And he misses with it, 1-1. Hayes playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the third round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Now batting, number 2.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1, here's the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And to score from third, the tying run. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only one away. Into the box now, Jorge Mateo. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores.
Now batting, the second base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Frazier. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Here comes Mancini. 1 run is scored. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives them a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Bellinger's there to put it away and finally put it. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Happ.
The second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Santander waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
Standing in, Dansby Swanson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Swanson, a native of Georgia. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh and 1, here it comes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch, and a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. There goes the runner. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Patrick Wisdom checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. A runner on first with 2 away. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chasing after it is Santander. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The catcher, number 35.
Stepping in, Adley Rutschman. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air out to center field. Bellinger is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Ryan Mountcastle. He singled his last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right. Thanks, Heidi. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
In now, Trey Mancini. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. From the belt, the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Mullins is there, and he has it for the first out. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
Now batting, third baseman, Edwin.
Digging in now, Edwin Rios. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the run is Santander, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Bellinger ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, and he's safe at the plate as it's now a 1-run ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. And a bouncing ball, foul. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-2, here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
The pitcher, number 50.
Digging in to try it again, Jamison Taillon, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the 0-1, and it's fouled away. The 0-2, and he missed with it. It's 1-2. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Two and 2. Here it is. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Digging in, the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. Singled home a run in his last time up. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Up next for the Orioles.
At the plate, Austin Hayes. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Two 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's...
Ouch, that got him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, number 2.
Stepping in now, Henderson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 1-1. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. There's 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Here comes the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Outside, 2-1. Right on the corner, 2-2. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Stepping in, Dansby Swanson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
On to first as they get the double play. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Jorge Mateo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Adam Frazier is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance.
Oh, hold on. What a stop. Hey now.
great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Kyle Gibson is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Reined in. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Patrick Wisdom.
The right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Ball 1.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Bellinger, a native of Arizona. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. .43 our score here as we play inning number 6. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Trey Mancini is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Gibson's ready. Here it comes on 1-0.
2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I got 2-1 to count.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Your attention, please.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change will be forthcoming. That'll be it for Kyle Gibson. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And this one's in the dirt. The 0-2 home. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Rutschman finds it, and that ends the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cedric Mullins. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
The 2-1 home. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 beater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike 1 and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So we'll leave after 6 rather nondescript innings of work as he stands to be the loser in this one. In now, Adley Rutschman, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt here. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounder down the line at third. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ryan Mountcastle is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, that's the ball.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he is going to beat the throw home as he scores to make this a 5-3 game now.
The right fielder, Anthony.
Here comes the first pitch. Anthony Santander is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that.
Oh, just a sec. What a play. Wow. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart.
The catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Christopher Morrow is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. In there, strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Second baseman.
So now to the plate, Ian Happ. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Into the box now, Dansby Swanson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Ball one. The 1-1 home. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So a full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And Eric Hosmer will have a chance next with 2 out.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Two out with the man at first. A ball and 2 strikes now. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Mullins is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Estrada has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now to the plate, Austin Hayes. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Yan Gomes is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, number 2.
At the plate, Henderson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles.
Digging in once again, Jorge Mateo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1. Now here it comes. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
So here's Adam Frazier as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
That misses. 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Michael Givens will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Taillon will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Patrick Wisdom stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Behind 0-2 now. The Cubs find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So stepping in, Trey Mancini, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Right there for strike one.
0-1.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Rutschman waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
So in now for Chicago, Edwin Rios, runner in scoring position with two gone. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Henderson in foul ground. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run. All set to start the ninth in this one, and stepping up as the shortstop, Taillon Vavra. Michael Fulmer enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fulmer features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. So digging in now, Cedric Mullins. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Grounded to first. Hosmer has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 31.
Digging in, Adley Rutschman. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two balls and a strike. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. Here now the 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mancini is under it, and he makes the catch for Felix Bautista comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 74.
Now in the box, Yan Gomes, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
Go!
And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2. Gomes playing here in his age 34 season. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1. Fouled away. The 2-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ian Happ. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's right there. Throw on to first, and the Orioles